Hi, this is Jamie Baker with the Courier Sports Department, here with Ted Radick, Dave Hanneman, here to talk about week 10 of the high school football season. Last week of the season, leaves are changing. Some teams packing it in, some teams getting ready for the playoffs. Speaking of packing it in, getting ready for the next sport, Findlay High, 2-7 heading into week 10. What do they got to play for, Dave? Against St. Francis, by the way.
What they've got to play for is they got some young kids, and because of injuries, they're playing a lot of young kids. Learn something, see what you have to do, get better, come back next year stronger.
Kind of maybe a dress rehearsal for some of the younger guys, maybe?
A little bit. I mean, playing in the track is tough, and there are only 2 wins. We're early in the season, and they just got to learn. They got to get bigger, stronger. You're going against D1 kids every single week, and Findlay doesn't have D1 kids this year like they had last year.
Okay.
Last year's team is what they need to compete, and they don't have that kind of team this year.
Okay. Got a big game in the Blanchard Valley Conference this week. Liberty-Benton and Arlington. Arlington hadn't won a BVC title in this generation. 1987 is the last time. What do you think, Ted? It's going to be a tall order to beat Liberty-Benton, though, isn't it?
It is going to be a tall order, and I would point out that it's been a while since Liberty-Benton's won a BBC title themselves. It's been since 2008. So this group of kids at LB has never done that before. So got to go with LB in this one, I think. But Arlington's tough. So
I've been impressed with Liberty's defense. What is it? Quick? Is it fast? Is it big? Is it
all of the above?
All of the above?
Pretty much. Yeah.
They really haven't been challenged since week 1, really, against Winford. When that was even a 2.
I would say Lipstick gave the challenge. Lipstick played pretty well against them. Gave a physical challenge.
Okay. The score might not have been that 3 touchdowns, but physically we got a challenge. But it'll be interesting to see once they get in the playoffs. How ready are they for a grueling playoff run? I guess.
Well, that's true. They had their hard northern replacement game fell out, and you take a look at a team like Arlington, which went out and scheduled Liberty Center, and LB got nobody. Mm-hmm. That Liberty Center game is going to be paid dividends for Arlington down the road in the postseason.
Yep, a good tough game against a tough opponent that certainly bodes well for your playoff preparation. It's also the last week of the Midland Athletic League. The league's kind of going out in crazy style with, teams beating teams, Carey Hopewell Loudon 54-47. You don't know who to pick week to week. I guess, the league kind of went out in chaos when it disintegrated, and the football season is going to go out in chaos too, isn't it?
Well, what do we have? 2 weeks ago, I think there was, 5 teams fighting for first place?
Right.
It's crazy.
It is crazy.
It's been fun to watch. I'll give it that much.
It has been fun to watch, not knowing who's going to win from week to week. Anybody can win just about, except for probably North Baltimore or Lakota on a given night. And
well, guess who plays this week?
North Baltimore and Lakota. They'll wrap up the MAS schedule. Carey will wrap up at home against Seneca East with a chance to win the title. So I would imagine there'll be a big crowd at Wentling Field. And Calvert and Hopewell Loudon, they'll be playing. I think they'll be playing the non-league game next year still, but it'll be the last MAL game when Calvert has a chance to win the title. And Hopewell Loudon would like nothing better than to spoil Calvert's chance at winning the MAL. That's for sure. All right, that'll wrap up week 10 of the high school football season. You can get all the coverage in Saturday's Courier and online at thecourier.com.